Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, please try and subscribe, share. And except, like we all know, Anthony Joshua was involved in an accident. He was sitting at the back of a Lexus SUV that ran into a stationary lorry. And the Nigerian government, they've come out to show analysis of what happened. And everybody were like, the people that are in support of the government, they were like, yeah, the car was over speeding, this, that, it happens. But to me, I have my own analysis because I have been traveling by the road, especially I've been passing through that road quite a lot of times. And you discover that a road that is created to be a three-lane road, three lane, what I mean by three lane is at a given time, three cars can move parallel to each other at the same time without having any cause to slow down for each other. Or see, some of these lorries, this is common in Nigerian road, and we need the Nigerian government, the state government, the road safety agencies to come in. It's not about stopping cars to check for their fire extinguisher, their licenses, and the rest of them, to come in and make sure that no car is being parked on the road, and any faulty car need to have this hazardous triangle and something that they place, because 97% of the time that is not the issue. You will never see any of these road sign signals to indicate that that car is spoiled. You will never see any of them. 97% of the time, all you will just see are cars parked on the road. This happened in Ogun State side, closer to Lagos. But even if when you pass there and you are going towards Benin or the bypass Benin or all those lanes, because they are still the same link, you will definitely see quite a lot of them on the roadside. Now, the government that is coming to claim that yes, Anthony Joshua was speeding, they will not come and show you where they wrote the speed limit there. There is no speed limit in that road. If I'm not mistaken, I've never seen any. Let me just put it that way. I have never seen any speed limit on that road. Now, that's not to say that you are encouraged to go above 100 kilometers per hour. What I'm saying is, if you stand on that particular junction that the accident happened, that particular spot that the accident happened, with your speed clocking device, the least, except the car is bad, the least speed you have passing through the other side, I believe, will be 60 kilometers per hour, except the car is bad. Because once the road is free, everybody is flying down. Now you now have an hazardous car, a big lorry, for example, parked on the roadside without any indication. Just safety will ask you, I've forgotten what they call that, those triangle that has that bright light. When they go into your car, they will asking you where is your signals, where is your fire extinguishers, where is that. But then when they come across these issues, they eyes front, they don't look around to find out what actually is going on with these cars. And on a normal day, there should be, a car traveling, a lorry traveling in a very long distance. There should be a junction. I play a game called truck, and I believe it's all over in the Western world. When there is a stop place for lorries, the lorries don't just stop on the roadside. There is a stop place for lorries where, after traveling a long distance and you want to rest, you can go and you park in there and you rest. I believe I've watched a lot of movies to confirm this theory, and I've played a lot of games. I think it's the truck. I've forgotten the name of that game. I think truck or something like that. That game too, they confirmed the theory. I haven't been outside the country, the west side. I've been to the West African countries. I've not been outside. That was the Europe and this thing to confirm this theory. But I believe that's the case. Now, when you come to Nigeria, every roadside is a parking station for the lorry. A lorry can be traveling from Lagos to Imo State, from Lagos to Abuja. They will come down to that Ogun State and probably decide to rest there. They will just park on the roadside, and that is it. They don't put a signal to show that, okay, this car has a fault. That triangle, something on the road, they don't put it there. The highest they can do is to go inside the bush, plug out the grass and drop it on the road, and that is not a signal. So I'm quite sorry. I'm quite sorry to Anthony Joshua for the accident. As a Nigerian, I understand that it took this to how it took how am I going to phrase this English? It took this to happen to Anthony Joshua for the government to comment on it. Because a lot of Nigerians has been dying, and a lot of Nigerians has been raising their voice against these roadside lorries. I remember very dark man sometime this year. He went and even actually erect a speed bump on the roadside to slow down these lorries. These lorries, they park carelessly, they ride carelessly. They are living as if that no life. They are moving as if they don't care about lives. And we need to find a regulation against all these things. Let them know if your car is spoiled, let it not be there above 24 hours. Once your car is parked at a stationary place, especially when it's on the roadside, you come to Nigeria, a road that is supposed to contain 3 vehicle movement has been reduced to contain 1. And that's why you see traffic along that area. This festive period that we are in now, some people spend 7, 8, 9 hours along that side because of bad road, and lorries have taken over the other angle of the road. If you are going from a beggar all the way down to Ore, I trust me, you're going to see more than 200 lorries parked on the roadside. More than that. And some of them will just park. One of the legs will be outside, some will be on the road, some will park full. It gets to a point that 2 lorries will park parallel to each other, practically reducing the width of the road to make it absolutely difficult for even one big lorry to move. It's very bad. It's very bad. And my condolences go to the death of the family of the friends of Anthony Joshua that died. Because this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria, except it happens to a big man. Nobody talks about it. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I'm sounding like this, but this has to be addressed. It shouldn't be brushed under the carpet. Because trust me, trust my nation, they are going to do the same thing. They will come, they will brush it out. Now they're putting the blame on Anthony Joshua's driver, that he was overspeeding. They're putting the blame on him, that he was overspeeding, and that's why that happened. But they're not going to sanction the lorry that took it upon himself to park at the side of the road, not even clearing off the road, parking at the side of the road, limiting a road that was meant for 3-lane vehicular movement, 3, to just a car and a half. And that half should be a tricycle. 2 lorries cannot even move simultaneously. And these are roads that are designed for 3, minimum 2. My condolences to Anthony Joshua, because it's not easy. I read that the friends has been with him for the past 10 years. You don't, for their friends to even come with you to Nigeria is something else, and bringing them to your own home country, so that they will celebrate the Xmas with you, celebrate to be together with your family, because they are already practical families. They are practical families, and losing them just like that is, I don't know what you are going through, Anthony Joshua, but know that my heart is all out for you. I'm so sorry that this happened in a country that you wish to see an improvement in. And trust me, you may not see any improvement. This will be swept under the carpet. The lawmakers will come out, make noise. After 2-3 months, you hear them singing, "On your mandate we shall stand," because the election is almost coming in. On your mandate we shall stand. Everybody forgets about the rules and regulations again. These truck drivers, they will still go back and start parking on the roadside. It is sad. The government, you need to do better. You need to do better, so that we'll avoid lives that will be wasted. This road accident was 100% avoidable, because he's not driving. Anthony Joshua, I believe in myself that Anthony Joshua is not driving cars that don't have sensors in them. The Lexus Jeep that he was driving in, he wasn't the one driving, has the sensors in them that would have detected that. But because those cars were parked, and I believe that it was even probably an overtaking that he wants to make. The driver driving was about to do an overtaking. Probably, I wasn't in the car to know what was going on, but probably that was what he wanted to do. Lo and behold, you have a big lorry that doesn't even have any signal that, oh, that is a bad, this lorry is bad, and probably the lorry itself may not even be spoiled. You just parked it on the roadside, chilling, while endangering life. I have a lot of people that have died by that. 2010, 2011, 29, 2010. A guy was driving a bike, and as he was moving the bike, he was going at moderate speed. But because it was raining, and you have a lorry parked at that same, now this was a 2-lane road, the lorry have reduced it to a 1-lane road. And because bikes, men, they don't like slowing down for anybody. A car was coming, he wants to just that's middle space, he wants to just squeeze himself through and pass over. The tire slipped, he fell and ran under the trailer. Straight, the head goes head first under the tires of the trailer. And that was how the guy died. This has been an issue for more than decades, and it hasn't been addressed. It has not been addressed. A lot of lives have been lost because of this. A lot of lives have been lost because of this. But I bet you the government will not do anything about it. They will go about their ways. They will go about whatever they are doing. Instead of them to do something, they will be pointing fingers. You did it, you are not supposed to do it, you are not supposed to do it. For the love of Christ. For the love of Christ, let us do something that is good for once. This is to the state government, this is the federal government. Let's do something that is good for once. Order the cleanup of those roads. Create a park for the lorries to park in. Yes, I know it's a long distance, but they should have a park. When they get to that place, that's the only way they can park, and they shouldn't park on the roadside, so that they will be free, the road will be free, decongested. But this safety period, a lot of people suffered stress. Just imagine traveling by road. Something that would have taken 2 hours for you to get from one location to another, and you're spending 14 hours. Reason because, one, that is bad road. Two, the lorries have taken over the other side of the road. It is common when you go towards that direction. It is common. I feel that I'm repeating myself all over and all over again because I'm angry. These are young men that was full of life, and we would have lost an icon. Anthony Joshua is a beacon. It's an icon. It would have been him. A friend of mine just sent me a message that lucky for him that he wasn't sitting in the front seat. But should that be the statement? Why wouldn't it be, Anthony Joshua came to Nigeria with his friends and they left, everybody was happy? It would have been a very nice, a very nice advertisement, free advertisement for us. That, despite what we are hearing, look at what happened. Anthony Joshua visited and he was able to leave. Now, what are you going to tell those people that are planning? Speed is planning to come to Nigeria, not a Nigerian African to come and do a tour. Do you expect him to come to Nigeria? Why would he have to come to Nigeria? A lot of people are planning to come to Nigeria. Aside from Lagos, Abuja, most likely, no other place is more tolerable in Nigeria. Abia State is trying. Enugu is trying. But a lot of the federal roads are bad. If people can move on the roadside and feel comfortable for once, the federal government, please let us do better. Have something to show that, yes, we are trying. Don't come and bombard us with television ad showing your achievement. Let everybody on the field see your achievement for once. Peace and love. Like Very Dark Man, he will tell you don't play. But me, I will tell you like and subscribe. Cheers.